Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video we are going to look at Probit Regression Analysis using SPSS. And the first step is to locate your SPSS and then you import your data. After that, you now can begin to do analysis. But before we do the practical part of it, let's understand what is Probit Regression Analysis. So Probit regression analysis is a statistical model used to estimate the probability of a binary outcome, an event with only two possible outcomes such as yes or no, employed or not employed, also adopt or not adopt. Like logistic regression analysis, it predicts the probability that an event will occur, but it assumes that the underlying relationship follows standard normal distribution rather than the logistic distribution. So now you have understood what is logistic regression analysis. We need to run the analysis. So the first step is to go to analyze, and then uh, you go to analyze, and then you go to general linear models, and then you click the general linear model, and then you have the type of model. The type of model will be the binary probit. And then for the response, for the response, you are going to have dependent variable, which is adopt. And then the binary reference category should remain the same. For the predictors, we are going to have the factors and the covariates. So here you're going to transfer your covariate to the covariate table, or this cell here, and then the factors here. So for the factors, we are going to have the training, we have the credit, we have the location. And then for the covariate, we are going to have the age and that. And then we have the model. So we are going to transfer all of our factors and the covariate, all of them to this. And then the effect should remain as main effect. And then we have statistics to ensure that all these are ticked: case processing summary, descriptive statistic, model information, goodness of fit, model summary statistics, and everything. And then I think we are done. So we can click OK for the analysis to be run. Let's wait for it to be run. So first we have the case summary. It is going to show you how many cases did you had in your data set. So we had 20, and then there is no case which was excluded. And then we have categorical variable information, which is rising for adopt 0, 1, training the same, credit the same. And then for education of years, it had 6 to 15. And then continuous variables, which is the age, it is going to give you the cases, the minimum, maximum, mean, and standard deviation. And then you come to the goodness of fit. So we start from here to start interpreting. So you look at Pearson 0.001, the Pearson square scaled, we have here value 0.58. So for the deviance, how do you say that the model produce a deviance value of 0.115, and with degree or with 6 degrees of freedom, resulting in a deviant degree of freedom ratio of 0.019. A difference value close to 0 indicates that there is a very little discrepancy between the observed and predicted values. So the very small deviance suggests that the Probit regression model fits the data exceptionally well. Then we come to the Pearson square. So the Pearson square value is 0.058 with 6 degrees of freedom, giving a Pearson's as a chi-square degree of freedom ratio of 0.010. So Pearson chi-square statistics close to 0 indicates excellent agreement between the observed outcomes and those predicted by the model. So this suggests what? This suggests that the model accurately represents the data. Then we move to the likelihood here. So the likelihood is negative 0.058. So the the values closer to 0, less negative, generally indicates a better model fit. Therefore, the log likelihood suggests that the model fits the observed data very well. So how do you write your interpretation? So how do you write your interpretation of the probability table goodness of fit? So if you're doing an APS style, you say the goodness of fit statistically indicates that the Probit regression model fit the data well. The deviance statistics was 0.115, and the Pearson square statistics of 0.058 were both very small, indicating minimal discrepancy between the observed and predicted values. So suggesting that the log, and also you have to write the log likelihood negative 0.05 here, also indicated a good model fit. So I can show you how to in Word. So you have here, look at what I'm saying. So you begin by Probit table goodness of fit. So we have deviance here. This is how you're supposed to write. And then you have Pearson square. This is how you're supposed to write. And then you have the likelihood also. So for the APS style, this is how you're supposed to write. And then if you are a student, you are doing your thesis interpretation, this is how you are supposed to interpret so that it is presented very well. So we can go back. We can go back to